man of the moment. Defenders can't seem to get near it. Will it be more of the same today? Follow every twist and turn right here on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating... A goal-scoring success story. Already the record scorer for the club. But we know this player well enough to know there'll be no resting on laurels. Another day, another destiny. This is EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. It's the absolute mad lads against the biggest snakes out there.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Defensive intervention there. That's a good pass. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Good idea. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can he finish here? Could be dangerous. He fancies it. That is how to keep it out of the net. And players waiting in the centre. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Oh, what an opportunity. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Keita. Good weight on that pass. A move of promise from the biggest snakes. Really good challenge. Andreas. The Mad Lads could be onto something here. And stopping the danger. Kaya. Running with the ball confidently. Well, the biggest snakes have it once again. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Andreas. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. And giving the ball away. And holding it up nicely. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Abe could be threatening. Could be up for grabs. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. And he's through here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, disappointing for the biggest snakes to give it away like that. Difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, good save. Excellent header. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Who can he pick out? Not the best clearance. The keeper dealt with the danger. Real chance. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike his on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
Good through ball. The cut back. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Duress there. And given away. Good move in the making this from Snakes. Abe. Kalu. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Read it well. Now space for Snakes out wide, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Andreas. Promising possession this. will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Andreas. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Who can he pick out? So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Favouring the short one. Well, let's see about the cross. And stopping the danger. Good looking move. And he takes it on. Play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. And the shot. Oh, keeper dealt with it.
All the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
Messi. Chowdhury. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Ferry. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. It looks promising. And offside here. To be a throw-in. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. Ellison. Check. Could be threatening. Attending to his defensive chores. Decent looking pass. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Beautifully. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Ellison. Played it to the centre. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Fruitful looking attack. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Just 20 minutes remaining now.
This message of JT to happy
too much room. It's still alive. But it just petered out. And good width from Snakes here. Has eyes for goal. Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Andreas. Now, mad lads moving the ball forward. What can they do with it? Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Effective challenge. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. This could level it. Such an important juncture of the game as well.
Well, that's a big opportunity missed. And you have to question whether they'll get another. Time very much ebbing away now.
Snakes doing well to win it back. Abe. Kaya. What can the biggest Snakes do from this position? Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, maybe room here for the counter-attack. This could be troublesome. And the danger is averted. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Abe. And the referee blows for a foul. Now the pass not finding its target. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Could be dangerous. Very quick thinking there. Can they get in behind them? Possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Just look at this again, because it's a great piece of skill. He uses the outside of his foot to hit it so cleanly. What a fantastic free kick.
They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Well, the ball rolling again here. The first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Crucial piece of defending. It is to be a throw-in. Abe. Ellison. Oh, great vision. Now he must favour the cross. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. And that was a very fine read. Slipshod passing. Long way out. And fired against the crossbar. Well, no danger now.
Well, they won't come closer than that, but they are creating chances, and surely a goal is coming.
And an astute piece of defending. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Well read to win possession back. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. The delivery. And still danger here. The first period of extra time is over. 15 minutes left. Maybe after that. It looks promising. Teammate in support. Well, he took care of it defensively. Oh, big opportunity. And foiled by the post. Abe. Well, it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Well, this could really help the cause. And making the run to the inside. And a confident clearance. And the ball back with mad lads now. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Body on the line. Well, great read there to intercept. And possibilities here. Morley. Kaya. a textbook example of dynamic passing. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? And short it is. And played in. Oh, moving it nicely. It's a perfect challenge. Now, options are plenty. Clears it away. Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to penalty kick. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Clinical as always, in front of goal. Oh, he saved it! And straight down the middle. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. He had to score, and he does. And the penalty converted here. And there it is, perfectly executed. And he scores. Well, the responsibility is on his shoulders. Failure to score, and they lose. Oh, and the save to win it. They prevailed in this penalty shootout.
Well, he's guessed the right way.
The romance of the playoffs. Bottom of the table they might be, but they're fully convinced in their abilities and feel they can spring a surprise today. Let's see how they get on. Stay tuned to find out live here on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, they might come into this game as the underdogs, but if they play with desire and they play with determination, they might...
And a goal right off the bat! No wonder they're jumping for joy! Well, the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from the biggest snakes? There needs to be. Abe. Kaya. Well, it's looking dangerous here from the biggest snakes. And take it away. And nicely over the top. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And wasteful from the biggest snakes. Well, nicely cut out. Excellent ball over the top. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Abe. Kaya. Well, they couldn't keep it. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. Might work out. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Showing a lot of guile there. Teammates in the middle. Oh, he squandered the opportunity. He might be relieved, though, to see that the offside flag is up.
Well, the linesman's sparing his blushes here, but you have to say it was a shocking effort.
And running it back. He's in behind. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
And there it is. Perfectly executed. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Oh, he's given it away. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. And Snakes come away with it. Well, this could really help the cause. This looks more than decent. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Keeping it moving dynamically. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Did well to clear it away. Kaya. Promising pass. about to win possession back. A lot of space to attack. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. We know they can pass the ball better than this. And passing it through. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Well, great read there to intercept. Credit due, a good intervention. And at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. A bit sloppy in possession. Good idea. Could be a chance. Rolled away by the keeper. De Souza. Nicely timed tackle. Abe. A delicious piece of skill. Now will the cross work out for them? Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And away they go again, no doubt about it. The biggest snakes need to raise their game. Ellison. Abe. Couldn't keep the ball. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. This is Müller. Attacking with vigour. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Oh, that one has promise. And possession lost there. Clears it away. Dangerous looking attack. Will he finish? That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Trying to open them up. Now he's got to stay calm. the defence. Will it be? I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. Watanabe. Trying to open up the defence. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. Keen to take it short here. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Using space on the opposite flank now. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, let's see about the cross. And a confident clearance. Alonso. Oh, lovely ball. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A lopsided contest. 4-0. Emerson. And easily intercepted. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Can he take the chance? Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Kalou. Defensively. Well, let's see if something comes of this. But in fact, he's taken up an offside position.
Oh, that's frustrating. He just took too long to see the pass.
Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And defensive play to be applauded. Could be romance of the playoffs. Bottom of the table they might be, but they're fully convinced in their abilities and feel they can spring a surprise today. Let's see how they get on. This is EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. It's the Saints against the biggest snakes out there.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Well, the playoffs have been tough for this side so far. They come into this one bottom of the table. But if they show some fight and determination, they can certainly get something from this game, even if it's just a bit of pride.
Yamada. And a fine cross. Well, he almost headed it in. Players waiting in the centre. And nothing comes of it. Throw-ins given. Could be troublesome. And that is going to be a free kick. And given away. Kalu. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. And played short. Deep delivery. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Speculative ball fired to the near post. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Can they get in behind them? Crossed in quickly. And the keeper collects under a bit of pressure. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. And he knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw-in here. Chance to cross. It's a corner. To deliver it accurately. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And a useful cross. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. A corner. Can the Saints take advantage of this set piece? Wonderful block. And the attack grinds to a halt, offside. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Yamada. And a chance to whip it in here. Nice looking move, this. And that is hard to block. Fruitful looking attack. Still a chance. And in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Kalou. Madden. Promising position, this. Oh, might be. And that's a very good parry. Could be dangerous. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. A real opening now. And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. And so the Snakes get the game restarted. Disappointed to have... Abe. That's a good pass. Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Keen to take it short here. Difficult to stop him. And whipped into the box. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Madden. Well, they'll see it as very disappointing to give it away as cheaply as that. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. An attack full of promise. And he stopped them in their tracks. And he's broken free. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Abe. Can he convert? Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
Yamada. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And the ball is rolling again. Snakes looking to find a route back into this game. Now options aplenty. Could be. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again, and you have to say the 1-2 completely opens up the defensive structure. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
The biggest snakes have the ball once more. Might work out. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Madden. Oh, moving it nicely. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Might lead to a chance. It is to be a throw-in. Madden. Kalu. And the Saints regaining possession. Fruitful looking attack. Is it going to be? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Wonderfully weighted pass. Nice looking move this. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Concession worker, please go to the ticket office to meet Nathan. Thank you.
Kaya. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. That's a good pass. Under real pressure here. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. It might be on for them. Well, clattered away. Wonderful chance. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Nice switch of play. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Chance to equalise. Still could be dangerous. And the danger cleared. And a move of real promise from the Saints. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Abe. High quality defending. Well, that one has promise. Over the touchline for a throw-in. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Abe. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Well, that ball looks promising. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Possibilities inside the box. And the shot, brilliantly blocked. And Snakes come away with it. That's a good-looking ball, and he's made the run. A strong pull-up, and that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Yamada. Can he find the right pass? Disappointing for the Saints to give it away like that. Can they get in behind them? And they do like to press whenever they can. Well, annoyingly giving it away. Well, possibilities in the centre. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. And space for Snakes in the wide position. Could be. There's the goal. Surely now. That is that.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So a throw in here. Abe. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
The romance of the playoffs. Bottom of the table they might be, but they're fully convinced in their abilities and feel they can spring a surprise today. Let's see how they get on. Live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Well, the playoffs have been tough for this side so far. They've come into this one.
Can he take advantage? I'll tell you what, that really should have been 1-0.
Well, it might be early in the game, but that should have put them in front. That's a golden opportunity.
And passing it through. Can he put it away? In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. Well, the Comets get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? Could be dangerous. Oh, fine. Well, fantastic reflex action. Ellison. Kalou. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Comets moving the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Must score! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Madden. Determined defending. Comes to nothing in the end. Who can he pick out? Prompt defensive action called for. That's a good-looking ball. And defensive play to be applauded. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. That's a good pass. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, this deserves another look. Just see the bend he gets on the ball. That's a great bit of skill and an excellent goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Will it happen for them? Clearance left a bit to be desired. Long way out. An alert reaction to tip it over. Playing it in. And he clears the danger. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Able to deal with the threat. Abe. Might lead to a chance. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. An attack full of promise. And that is offside. Well, it's the turn of the Snakes now. Plenty of options. Well, it came to nothing in the end. They're finding room on the flank here, the Comets. Chances on. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Check. A good and fair challenge. Throw-ins given. Kalou. Abe. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Madden. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the flag has gone up, offside. Using his physical strength to shield it. Snake's doing well to win it back. Decent position. With a textbook interception. And in with a real chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Madden. Who can he pick out? That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Well, nothing comes of it. Now the counter-attack looks on. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. This could be troublesome, and he's in the clear. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, the Comets did well to regain control of the ball. Terrific block. Well, a bit of a disappointing finish. And we will have just one additional minute. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, a disappointing throw-in there. And there we have it, the half-time whistle. That brings the first half to an end here at the Max Morlock Stadion. And away they go again, no doubt about it. The biggest snakes need to raise their game. Kaya. Committed challenge. Genuine chance. Oh, good work by the keeper. Madden. Opportunity. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Well, he prevented it from going over the line. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Well, we saw what was going through the mind of the referee, but in the end, she says free kick. And a throw-in forthcoming. Abe. Ellison. A very effective clearance. It might be on for them. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Really getting stuck in. Ellison. Check. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Arif. Long way out this. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Well, the Comets exploiting the space on the flank. No-nonsense clearance. Madden. Well, the ball back with Comets now. Feeding it through. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
And take it away. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Nice weight on the pass. But how well he did to react in that manner. Strong play here. Kalou. Could be threatening. Well, possession lost by Comets. Check. Fired in there quickly. Not the best clearance. He fancies it. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Nice looking move this. He's blocked it. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitch-side man, Jeff Shreeves.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Wonderful chance. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Kalou. Ellison. Very effective pass. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, that's splendid play. Ten minutes left for play. Madden. And Comets doing well to win it back. Oh, might be. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again. again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. And it's there for him. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. 5 minutes to go. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? In with a chance. Well, chance wasted.
Well, through on goal, you have to show more sense here. He's just put his head down and whacked it. Not good enough.
Arif. Kalou. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Given away by Comets. And as a play it goes, throw in coming up here. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the...
The romance of the playoffs. Bottom of the table they might be, but they're fully convinced in their abilities and feel they can spring a surprise today. Let's see how they get on. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. Stuart, what are your... He's in behind. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? It's there for him. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. Madden. Ellison. Well, he's certainly not alone. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Kalou. Not an especially strong challenge. Bob. One of the biggest snakes have it once again. Ellison. Good idea. Terrific save.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Playing with plenty of zest and energy on the front foot once more. Kalou. It might be. And a goal to level this contest. All even. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Oh, great play. Oh, great vision. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Kalou. Madden. A really good pass. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. In with a chance. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Kaya. Madden. Abe. And they could do damage. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Takes the shot. Vigorous defending. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And it's opening up. In it goes. Well, it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
And danger averted. Well read. Now space for snakes out wide. This could be troublesome. Now, will they do it from here? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
He keeps looking down and feeling his foot, so that's obviously the problem. And I think it came from that last challenge.
Cheers, Jeff. Possession given away, unfortunately. This looks interesting. chance the Brazilians to shut them down. Oh, good vision. Fruitful looking attack. Excellent block. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, almost at half-time, and the biggest snakes out there trailing, albeit by a narrow margin. How about your verdict as regards their performance so far?
Well, they've looked great going forward, but they've been far too open at the back, particularly when the ball changes hands. Unless they rectify that, they'll get beaten here.
This could square the game. Keeper getting the touch. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. And back with Clark. Who can he pick out? Free kick awarded then by the referee. Delivered into the box. Well, thumped clear. Might be a chance to break. Kalou. Won't work out. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Perfectly positioned to take it away. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Kaya. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Kaya. Ellison. Oh, great vision. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Can they forge ahead? It's still alive. Oh, good strike. Yet another tremendous save to add to the list.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. And that's great work to keep it in play. Kalou. Now, what can the biggest snakes do from this position? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now, the counter-attack looks on. Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction offside. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Away by the keeper. 30 minutes to go then. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. It's a weighted pass. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Abe. This could be the equaliser. Not all that convincing defensively. What to like about that pass? Will he find the net? Being pressed and pressed high. And the biggest snakes have possession again. Could be dangerous. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Ellison. Can they convert? Not to be in terms of the finish. "20 minutes to go in this one. And support available. They could level it. Oh my word, there's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. And wasteful from the biggest snakes. Oh, the penalty's been given, and it's not what they had in mind. It's falling apart for them. And to add insult to injury, it's a booking, Stuart.
Well, I agree with the penalty. I'm not quite so sure about the yellow card, though.
And the keeper denies them from the spot. And how about the short corner? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Nice weight on the pass. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
It's a short one. And stopping the danger. Careless in possession. Ellison. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. And in the right position to read it. Check. Well, good defending, flattered out of there.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
And still looking to get the shot off. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. A chance to whip it in. Is this the moment? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. They take it short. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Trying to open up the defence. It might be. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. And a short corner, let's see. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And in the end, no damage done. And passing it through. And he's made the run. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
And they're going for the short one. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated.